teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Towns a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner for three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Banchero. Here's Carter. Buries it down low. Carter's got 5 points.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Bridges. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Banchero outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New York.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Hart passes to Brunson. 1:57 left in the first quarter here. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Suggs. To the middle. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Here's Suggs. Following the bucket by the Knicks. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's stolen by Hart. Bridges outside. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Here's the pick. For three, Caldwell Pope. No luck on that one. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Outside Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Brunson. The rebound by Carter.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Now Brunson. There's the drive. And he gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 4. And we'll get... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for New York, Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. It's his first trip to the line. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up. And there's a chance at a title run.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Tries it from 16. The shot by Payne, no good. Magic trail by 4. And here's Anthony. Yep, count it. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
McBride passes to Robinson. Outside Achiuwa. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Black.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Anthony. Isaac for 3. Drills it from deep. Isaac's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
Robinson, a screen on Banchero. And the basket by Bridges.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. Here's Banchero. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Achiuwa. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Pass to McBride. Up top, Robinson. Now here's Bridges. There's the 3. He drops it from range. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Caldwell Pope with it. Wagner on the wing. Anunoby covering. The 3 from Banchero. On target from range. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Achiuwa with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Orlando making a switch here. Bataze's checked in. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Brunson. And the step-back jumper is good. Brunson's got 6 points.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Suggs finds Carter. Now Suggs. Picked by Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner against Anunoby. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Here's Brunson. Doesn't go that time. It's all tied in Orlando. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Hart with a screen on Wagner. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 6.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Carter against Towns. Down low. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Brunson. Hart's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Releases. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Banchero no good. The Knicks with the lead. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Banchero surveys. Shoots over Hart. Banchero uses his size down there. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Towns up top. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Nice move. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by. It's Banchero just showing off now.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Towns. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Wagner with it. Anunoby covering. And here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Suggs. Inside. 2 on the clock. Banchero goes strong down low.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Towns, a screen on Banchero. Anunoby for 3. Sinks it from distance.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Banchero against Anunoby. Banchero no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Towns. And the shot goes down. And now a 3-point Knick lead.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Banchero outside. Oh, sweet move. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Wagner. Anunoby for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
New York leading by 4. Here's Bridges. Comes up empty down low. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. And Wagner gets it to go.
Such a selfless guy. Caldwell Pope's focus on the floor is on the team's success.
Brunson against Suggs. Pass to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Here's Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Hart with a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson. Orlando with the rebound.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And Carroll left side. Pass to Carter. to tie it up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Bridges with it. Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Hart from long range. The three won't fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so Orlando takes the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.
Tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit, but in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Lonzo Ball. Bruzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Now here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Bruzelis.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Now, here is Young. Here's Okongwu. Lets it go from deep. And Rizachet. The bucket on the assist by Okongwu.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
That's to Vucevic. Now Giddey. Here's White. And that one goes long. Here is Daniels. White covering. Young outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 6.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mann's checked in for Dyson Daniels, and it's LeVert in for Trae Young. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouper. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Ball. Capella sinks that one from the post.
And look at Capella getting aggressive inside, shooting past the coverage like it's not even there.
LeVert against Jones. Good work there as it goes.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Niang. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to White. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith, and it's Williams at the 4. And it's LeVert missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Capella against Smith. Capella with the bucket.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Jones. Ball from long range. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Here's Buffkin. And Nance kicks to LeVert. Over Jones. And it's LeVert missing. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Outside, Ball for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Hey, Stan, the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 9 points.
I mean, one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear, always looking to pull from deep.
Buzella sets a screen for Herter, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And there it is for him. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Pass to White. Now Herter. Trying to find Vucevic. Hits it to him. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Well, thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Daniels. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
White, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
Young outside. Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Young's got 11.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 1. Williams has a screen for Ball. Back to Giddey. Rebound by Johnson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Young outside. And here's Daniels. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they take the lead. He's got 14.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Vucevic up top, covered by Okongwu. Vucevic with the bucket.
Amongst the centers in this league, Vuce is perhaps the best jump shooter, so comfortable letting it fly.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mans checked in for Daniel. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. The Bulls also changing it up. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosumu in for Josh Giddey. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by LeVert.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Jones against LeVert. Pass to Collins. And Capella sends it back. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Three-pointer, LeVert. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
11 seconds left to play in the third. Here's White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead as they end the third quarter with a 13-4 run. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Dosumu, and it's Collins in at the 5. Bulls trail by 6. Giddey with it. Banked in off the glass.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Niang finds LeVert over Giddey. And it's LeVert missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Here's Jones. Count it, and the foul. It's on Karis LeVert.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. And it's White and 4, Dosumu.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, and no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Rizachet missing. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Ball's checked in for Jones. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's White on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Offline with his three. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front island. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's the first, and that gives them the lead.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Young. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Okongwu. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Count it!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Young from outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the play.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the play.
Young looking around. It drops.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Now here's Giddey. Ball sets a screen for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. Yes!
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and
their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the four-man position. Here's Ware. Outside Burks. Pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Back to Hero, beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Right side Hart, pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. The three is up. And again, New York with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Adebayo. Hero. The shot won't fall. Wiggins against Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 8 points.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Wiggins outside to the wing, right side. Hero for three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside Hart. Brunson up top. Over Hero. And it's Brunson missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Brunson against Adebayo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
New York leading by 4. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Brunson. Hart up top. Outside Anunoby. Here's Towns. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, he's so good at finding high percentage shots. Karl Anthony Towns, even with a tough defender on him, comes through. That's pretty work.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Wiggins outside. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Burks, just 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins, and he buries his first look.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
Brunson against Burks. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Burks. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out in front, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Miles McBride. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Payne in at the point. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But The 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's Hero after the basket by New York on the other end. No good. Here's McBride. Hits a three-pointer. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Hero. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Jovic. Robinson defending. Here's Larson. Here's Jovic. Again, the Heat misses. New York leading by 6. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A. What I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Hero for 3. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got 8 points.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. New York has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Outside Achua, and here's Brunson from the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero for 3. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Achua. And Anunoby for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Heat trail by 5. Fires the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time. And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Now here's Burks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Burks.
A terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Ware. And here's Robinson. 30 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And that one good.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
19 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Brunson. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. The 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up by 4. Well, now, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Fans, stretch to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to Bridges. Hart from long range. Fires hitting the triple. Hart's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Ware. No points so far. Burks for 3. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Hart passes to Towns. Now here's Bridges. Let's go with a 3. And Hero grabs the board. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Here's Brunson. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. To the middle. Here's Hero. And the layup is good off the glass. Hero's got 13 now.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Outside Burks. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Fade away. Count it from distance. Burks has got 6 in the quarter.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight. This guy is ready to fire.
Pass to Brunson. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counting, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. Achua's checked in for New York. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Mitchell against Brunson. Look at Brunson, tough in the lane.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Outside Burks. Adebayo against Towns. Fades and shoots. Adebayo, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Brunson. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And finished off by Anderson.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. 3/4 of play and a close one here. New York out in front, up one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got OG Anunoby. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Achua in at the 4.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 4. Anderson with a screen on Payne. Hero with the bucket.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Double team on Towns. And Anunoby for 3. Drains the triple. And the Knicks lead by 4.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Here's Hero. Yep, that one goes.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Outside Payne. Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Brunson passes to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Hero. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Here's Brunson. Brunson got a piece of it. And there's the lob. And Wiggins hammers the alley-oop.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
Brunson taking his time here. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Brunson's got 21 points in the game.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Hero, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Brunson against Hero. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Hero with the bucket.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
55 seconds left in the final quarter. To the paint. Left side, Anunoby. Bridges outside. From deep. The rebound by Ware.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's New York now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Brunson. And he buries it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Hero. Goes up off the inbound. And again, no good by Miami. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Hero for 3. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So New York wins it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the 2. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero inside. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Wagner. There's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wagner always a threat from downtown. And I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Ball against Suggs. Ball dishes to White. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's White missing. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Banchero up top. Clock at 6. No good with the triple. Banchero's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Ball against Suggs. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Osumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's Wagner. He has 6. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. White's got 5.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
To the middle. Here's Anthony. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Williams sets a screen for White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey. Dosunmu is out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Giddey. Good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Van Carroll looking around. Down low, Isaac. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Isaac's got his first basket.
Boy, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Van Carroll. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Banchero against Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Banchero inside. Giddey defending. Banchero, that's good. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a play. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Pass to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. Carter with the screen. Here's Wagner. And it's Orlando with another.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Here's Buzelis. Inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Buzelis.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Caldwell Pope outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Chicago also making some changes. Lonzo Ball comes in for Patrick Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Count it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Buzelis. Ball sets a screen for Buzelis. No good on the triple. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Suggs throws it down.
Good example of nice timing that time from Jalen Suggs. Very impressive.
Suggs against Jones. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. Over Carter. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt for him, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Suggs finds Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. Suggs in the corner. Here's Banchero. Rebound by the Bulls.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Buzelis with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Suggs screen on Giddey. Wagner outside. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Giddey. Now Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Fires for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Giddey with it. Vucevic a screen on Wagner. Here's Giddey. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And finished off by Banchero.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Houston team.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, skilled at getting shots up and over the defense in the paint. Lonzo Ball doing a nice job with that.
And here's Banchero. He's got 10. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside White. And it's Ball in the corner. Outside Williams. This one for three. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Banchero. He nails it, and we're tied up. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Suggs. Now Vucevic. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Over Carter. And it's White missing. Black kicks to Banchero for the lead, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on the free throw. He's off on the second. Good if it goes. That one, no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jalen Smith is out there with Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Jones in at the point. And that one's good, Anthony.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
Smith with a screen on Anthony. Smith outside. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Smith's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Banchero outside. And he drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Carter outside. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And Wagner has it in the corner. Banchero was screened for Suggs. Knocks down the 3-ball. Suggs has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Ball is screen on Caldwell-Pope. White looking around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for 1 3-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
Pass to Buzelis. No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Banchero. To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
White setting the big for Ball. Out left of the wing. Vucevic against Carter. And it falls over the rim and in.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
Down low, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Vucevic with the bucket.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
Suggs passes to Wagner. A screen on Giddy.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Here's Buzelis. Off target from outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there.
Timeout.
And that will add to their lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Deep two from Ball. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Banchero outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count that one. And the Magic lead by 9.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that's an intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean,
Your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Now here's Halliburton. Nesmith on the wing. Puts up a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Rizachet. Back to Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 5 now.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Out to the wing. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Halliburton against Young. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Johnson. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. He has 7.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
To the inside, Halliburton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Halliburton. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks trailing. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Nembhard. Outside Johnson. Young looking for an opening from behind the arc. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Pass to Turner. There's the triple. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Now Young with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Rizachet. From the arc. And the Hawks with another 3. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Rizachet in at the 2 guard. So that's the Hawks 5. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding, and of course that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside. That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
Here's LeVert, and he gets it to go off the front iron. LeVert's got his first points in this one.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Bufkin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Now here's LeVert. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Atlanta leading by 8. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Bufkin, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Halliburton looking for an opening. This one for 3. Ooh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Trey Young comes in for Bufkin. Here's Young. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, if you overplay Trey Young, he will go right by you. He's going to make that adjustment.
Halliburton against Young. Pass to Turner. Over Okongwu. Nice shot by Turner.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Now here's Man. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risachet comes in for Man. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton. The 3 from Risachet knocks it down from distance. Risachet's got 5 now.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And here's Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. The 3 from Risachet. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Nesmith. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Johnson. He's covered by Siakam. Johnson passes to Young. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Nembhard. Left side, Matherin. Turner for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
The tray at the horn knocks it all up. They have the momentum going into the locker room.
Tie game in Atlanta. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. Now here's Nembhard. No points yet. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
The 3 from Reza Shea. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Great at facilitating, guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Halliburton misses. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Daniels. Pass to Reza Shea. And here's Young for 3. Young with the signature tray.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Halliburton outside. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. LeVert's checked in for Daniels. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
No coverage that time. Halliburton's got 15 points. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. A nice shot by Young.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Matherin. The rebound by Atlanta. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Out left to the wing. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Siakam, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Okongwu. He's scoreless. Pass to LeVert. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Halliburton against Young. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Now Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Hits both from the stripe.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got George Niang. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Clint Capella out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. McConnell finds Mathurin. Can he keep it going? Off the window. It's good. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the second half.
And there's so much about Halliburton that shows that he plays well beyond his years.
Capella, screen on Halliburton. An open look, LeVert, and again, it's Atlanta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Lets a floater go. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risache better than this.
Halliburton against Young. Halliburton's shot is good. Halliburton's got 21 points in the game.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Halliburton. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Young.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Here's Halliburton. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 16 points here in the second half.
Just a great job of Halliburton finding his way to the bucket.
Here's Young. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Young against Halliburton. With contact, Halliburton.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Atlanta's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And the shot's good. Young's got 36 points.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Young against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Young. Pass to Turner. Lets it go from deep. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Young, and it's good.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shot.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Down low. Here's Rizachet. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
Oh, my. Rizachet, just huge.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Young. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Crafty move. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Money from deep.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought...
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Graham Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,
This could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Josh Giddey. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the one spot.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handle.
Giddey with it. Brunson picks him up. Giddey no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Towns, no luck. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Ball.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Bulls. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Giddey with the bounce pass. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns the screen. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
No coverage that time.
Love whenever ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Trains the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Right the pass to Vucevic. Over Towns. And the Bulls tack on two more.
Vooch just brushes off that contact. He doesn't even feel that. It doesn't affect him at all.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Jones with it, working on Payne. And they pick up two. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, what a feed right there. Townsend's vision is really off the charts.
White with it, Latrey, and he's good on the three ball. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And don't go away. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
We've got Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Robinson, a screen on Giddey. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside, Jones. Launches it. The rebound by McBride. Knicks trail by 3, and no injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Payne. Here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
McBride passes to Towns. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Sinks the three-pointer. Buzelis has got his second basket.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Achua kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. That 3 off the mark. Chicago leading by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fades and shoots, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Buzelis. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Giddey with the screen on Towns. And it's Vucevic missing. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Pass to Buzelis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Buzelis has got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Towns the pass to Brunson. The 11-footer stolen by Ball. Here's the break. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Buzelis, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Brunson scanning the floor. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago leading by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David, thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got White. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Giddey in at the 3. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Trains the three-pointer. White's got 6 points.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hard against Giddey. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Just 5 to shoot. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Giddey. Inside, here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 3. The break, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And good that time. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Outside, Towns. New York moving the ball around. Brunson, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And White kicks to Giddey. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Anunoby for the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Giddey against Anunoby. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside, ball. Pass to White. Now here's Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Defended by Towns. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Vucevic.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks lead by 1. And time. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Achua is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Towns, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Hart with a screen on White. Bridges, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
White, good.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic LU jam.
Perfect connection on the oop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a wing.
That's to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. New York leading by 3. Here's Brunson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Going inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
This kid Buzelis loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Here's Brunson. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Ball. He takes it in. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Ball against Brunson. Money!
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And it's Vucevic missing. And Bruzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Bruzelis. Knocks down the three.
Incredible. The rookie Bruzelis coming through at the biggest moment of the game. This kid is special.
First personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Line, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
So it's New York picking up the win. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
teams have talent up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen, free to fire a shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Wagner finds Banchero. Four on the clock. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam with it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. And Carroll with a screen on Siakam. Wagner for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Halliburton. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Suggs. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You're catching the defender off guard. Nice fake out by Halliburton.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Here's Black. Pass to Wagner. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Indiana leading. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got 5.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
Bataze, the pass to Anthony. Here's Black. He's marked by McConnell. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Indiana leading by 4. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And here's Anthony. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Isaac with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Anthony. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, all of us coaches We love when you can create looks in close.
And that does it for the first quarter. Indiana ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Halliburton misses. Orlando trailing here. Isaac outside. Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Now Halliburton. Walker sets a screen. Here's Halliburton knifing in. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Halliburton against Anthony. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Batadze with a screen. And another 3 for Orlando. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Deflects the pass. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Banchero. Sinks that one from the post. Banchero's gotten his second bucket.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball five, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Mathurin's checked in for Indiana.
Number 0, Benedict Mathurin.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. Wagner finds Wagner. Wagner with a screen. Wagner, he's open. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Wagner's got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Now here's Turner. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. 13 feet out. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Double dribbled by Siakam. Wagner outside. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Now here's Siakam. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Orlando ahead, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Nesmith. Still without a bucket. Siakam for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. And Carroll right side. Over Siakam. And Carroll no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Nembhard outside. Inside. Here's Turner. That one falls. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And shots like this give Turner a confidence boost, feeling like he can score on anyone down there.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Pass to Turner. Nesmith with it. Now Siakam jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Siakam's got 10 points.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Back to Suggs. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Nembhard outside. Nesmith on the wing. Siakam outside. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Siakam's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Anthony drops them both. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Outside Matherin. Pure from three-point range. Matherin's got 5 points.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Anthony with a bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Siakam for three. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Ooh, could be a backbreaker. What a way to carry them into the final quarter.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Pacers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pacers leading by 4. They've got Goga Bitadze. Anthony is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Halliburton misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Up top, Banchero, guarded by Toppin. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now McConnell. Halliburton outside. Back to McConnell. Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Black passes to Anthony. That one's good. This game is all even.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Caldwell Pope to take the lead. Knocks down the triple. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Nembhard. Fires for 3. Pass to Siakam. Here's the 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Banchero outside. Wagner with it. 1:51 left in the fourth. And another 3 for Orlando.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
Pass to Siakam. The offensive rebound. Great D that time from Banchero.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Carter, good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Pass to Siakam. Over for Banchero. Siakam missing again. Magic leading by 3. Banchero passes to Suggs. Banchero right side. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Fires from the wing. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Let's hear it for you.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Suggs. Here's Halliburton. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. There's Nesmith with the 3. It's in.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one.